can imagine. This is unbelievable. ISWAP conducted governorship election and appointed a terrorist as the governor of Borno State. You can imagine. What is left for Nigeria as a nation? This Nigerian is turning or will turn to a terrorist country. Oh, God of mercy, have mercy on us and take Nigerians from all those challenges we are facing. You can imagine. The major of attacks are carried out by this so-called Boko Haram or Islamic State West Africa, which is called ISWAP. Bandits, elders, and lately unknown gunmen in Borno State, Yobe, and also in Adamawa State. Can you imagine? All this they're all in Northeast. Although the terrorist attack have expanded to many parts of the South. Can you imagine? These attacks have recently occurred in the state of Gombe, Kano, Kaduna, Jos, Bauchi, as well as in Abuja, to the federal capital. In several villages in Ondo State, Ogun State, Benue, Kwara, and Enugu, these killer herdsmen have been known to strike. Can you imagine this? This is so regrettable. You can imagine. Respectable places such as churches, mosques, and polling stations are not even safe anymore, are not respected anymore. Markets also, retail malls, hotels, pubs, restaurants, football viewing centers, displacement camps, transportation terminals, government offices, security and educational institutions have all been targeted as well. Do you know that recently a terrifying attack on Bentel Baptist Secondary School occurred, and 2 young Muslim soldiers were killed while attempting to stop the robbers from entering the school grounds. The robbers that raided this school, Bethel Baptist School, Secondary School in Kaduna State, on Monday, adopting numerous kids. You can imagine, adopting numerous kids. They have contacted the schools less than 30 hours later, confirmed that 121 students are in their custody. You can imagine this. Do you know they even made a demand for food items to free these children? Why won't they keep kidnapping? These kidnappers have been kidnapping these girls not to do anything with them, but to demand something from federal government, to demand food and money for federal government. That is why they are kidnapping these students. You can imagine, since the federal government have refused to support them financially, they have refused to give them foodstuffs. Is that the way forward? Is that the next thing they can do or they should do? Look at their parents. The parents of more than 120 Nigerian students adopted by armed bandits at the Bethel Baptist High School in the country's northern Kaduna State. They gathering prayers, reviewing and waiting for positive news regarding their children's safety. Can you imagine this Boko Haram? They're not even thinking of that. That okay, how are these? How will the parents of these little ones be feeling? You can imagine. What they're after is foodstuff and money. I don't know. Don't know why federal government can't just let go and release foodstuffs and money to these bandits so they can stop their activities. This is what they are trying to tell you, that this is what they want. Foodstuffs is what they want. Then they will free this student that they just kidnapped. This is what they want. They should be granted this. They should be granted all this. If not, they will keep kidnapping, and Bryce government will be useless government so far. You can imagine. You can imagine this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. The only question many people kept asking is, will their tears and prayers bring back their children when they die? No. The only thing that can bring back their children is for them to go to federal government, Buhari to be precise, after praying, march to Buhari's office and plead on the behalf of the children, for the children to be released. You can imagine. You can imagine. For the children to be released. So if that wasn't bad enough, do you know that Boko Haram and the Islamic State of West African Province, ISWAP, they will nominate a governor of their own choice. Even nominate a governor in other states in Northwest. You can imagine. You can imagine that. You can imagine. The terrorists who accepted the leadership of Abu Musa al-Bamawi, the son of Boko Haram founder Muhammad Yusuf. They also named the governor as part of a new leadership reorganization led by an interim council. So this group nominated a different leader for ISWP. So according to a report from Scopa News, the governor's name that will be ruling Borno State, elected by Boko Haram, is Abba Kaka. He is the governor of Tumbama, which includes the Lake Chad regions of Mete, Abandam, and others. So as Timbuktu Triangle's operation commander, do you know that the newly governor of Borno State, selected by Boko Haram, will collaborate with, they are asked to collaborate with Abubakar Dan Banduma. You can imagine that. This new governor administration, Kakas, is structured like a normal government, with taxes levied on fishing and farming. So it also has its legal system. You can imagine what this Boko Haram are doing, because now they are giving freedom to do this. You can imagine.